Hello, my name is Jan Dickerson, and I am an educational technology specialist. Today I'm going to provide you an overview on Edpuzzle. Your question may be, what is Edpuzzle? Edpuzzle is an interactive teaching tool when using videos. It allows you to place interactive content into pre-existing videos or videos that you have created. And you can do this in 3 easy steps, and I'll show you how. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is you want to search for your video, but I am going to log in first. You can go to edpuzzle.com or you can go to my backpack. And then you want to click on login in the upper right hand corner. Select I am a teacher, and you want to be sure to sign in with Google. So scroll down a little bit if you need to and click the sign in with Google. You will select your Google account and follow the steps, and here you are. So as you can see, we are in Edpuzzle. Over to the left, you have my content, anything that you have created. As you can see, I have a little bit of things because I have used this quite a bit. My network, what my network is your network, Atlanta Public Schools, or your school, or both. And any classes that you have connected, this is what you see over here. So we want to get started with the first step. We want to search or paste a YouTube URL. What I did was I found a video on contractions that I wanted to use in YouTube. So I'm going to copy the URL, go back to Edpuzzle, and I am going to paste it here. Once I paste it, I click on search, and there you have it. I have my first video. So here is where I can edit the video, which is the second step. I can cut out any parts of it that I do not want. I can add my voice to make it more personal, or I can add questions. So I'm going to click play.
Introducing contractions. At Grammar Songs by Melissa. Contractions are words used in the English language. Two words are shortened to make one word, and an apostrophe replaces the missing letter or letters. You are equals you.
So let's say at this point, at 17 seconds in the video, I would like to add a question. Currently the default is on cut, but I'm going to click on questions, and then I have a choice of multiple choice question to add, an open-ended question, or maybe just a note. It could be an audio note or a written note, to make things as clear as possible for my students. And maybe something like, be sure to take notes, this would be on a test, etc. So I would like to add a multiple choice question. Oh no, I add an open-ended question. So let's just say I want to say, what is the purpose of the apostrophe? I can allow audio responses. I can turn that on so they don't necessarily have to type their answer. The student could actually record their answer. If I want to provide feedback, I could do that by clicking on feedback, and I can type any feedback here. Now what I want to do now is to click on save. And when I click on save, just that quickly, I've added my first question. So if I click the play button
Your.
and go through the
We
video
use
again,
contractions every day when we speak or when we write. We're going to the park. Dear Grandma, I'm so happy you're coming to visit.
so I can actually add a question here. I could click on multiple choice question, and I could say, what is the contraction for we are? And it could be and if I wanted to add another answer choice, I could do that. Then what you want to do is select the correct answer. You know that you have selected that when you see the green check mark. And then you want to scroll down to the bottom and click on Save. So now I have added 2 questions. And now what I can do is click the play button again and go through that same step until I have added all the questions that I wanted to add. If I wanted to do a voiceover, I can actually do that by clicking here. If I wanted to cut anything out, I would just click there, click play, and it would cut whatever's needed to cut. Okay? So let's just say that I am done with this. I don't need to click continue. I would just click on finish. If you notice, I did not have to save anything. It saves automatically, which is a bonus as well. So now I have added my video. I have edited to fit my needs. I've added my questions and so forth. And over here to the right, you can see what I have. So at 17 seconds in the video, there is an open-ended question. And at 30 seconds in the video is a multiple choice question. So I've created this wonderful interactive tool for my students. However, I have not assigned it to my students, which is what I want to do next. So I would click on Assign. I would choose my class that I want to work with. So initially, the very first time, you will have to link your Google classes, but it's very seamless. Because I've done it before, I don't have to do it again. So I have my different classes here, and let's say that I want to add, and I want to select, well, no, I'll try a different class where I know I have students. So I'm going to select this class. I can schedule when I want to have it to start. So let's say that I want to start this on Monday. So what I could do is click on the 31st, also schedule the time. I keep it at the default, and I will also schedule a due date. I would like this to be done no later than Wednesday. So the start date is January 31st at 12 o'clock a.m. and the due date is February 2nd at 11:59 p.m. So then I click on Save. I can turn on the prevent skipping because I do not want them to skip. I want them to go through the entire video. I can turn on closed captions. That's like a toggle button. Turn it on, turn it off. And I want to be sure to post this on Google Classroom. So this is very important. You want to make sure that you do that. And then I want to assign it. Once I click Assign, it has now been assigned to my students. So what I really love about this, you can actually see this in real time. So I'm able to see a list of my students, and I'm also able to see what percentage of the video have they watched. So I'm able to see if they have completed it, if it's at 100%. In this case, of course, it's at 0% because my student have not received the assignment. I can see by grade, last watched, whether or not they turned it in. So all of this is right here, which is a very cool feature that Edpuzzle has given us. And so you have questions. You can take a look at your questions. You can see what percentage of your students have gotten the questions right. As you can see now, of course, it's 0 out of 8 students have gotten it right because we haven't started. But this is a really cool feature just to see how well our students are doing. All right, so you have everything here. If need to, I can edit this assigned video at any time, which is really cool as well. And then when I'm done, I would just click finish. I can view it as a student. So this is what it would look like as a student. So they will actually see what the questions are. And then of course they would go through it and answer the questions. So if they would go through this, when they get to the 17 seconds, they will see their open-ended question. So this is what it will look like from the student viewpoint.
An apostrophe replaces the missing letter or letters. You are equals you are.
Almost there. So here is where they were typing their answer. If they want to answer with audio, they can. You may have to use your microphone. So they could select their answer. When they're done, they could just click stop. And of course, that is their answer. Okay. And then they would click submit and go to the next question and so forth. So they would click on continue. That would take them to the next question,
every day when we speak,
which is at 30 seconds point.
We're going to.
I'm going to go back to the little hamburger thing. So Discover is really cool because with Discover, you can search for videos that have the interactive piece in it. So you don't necessarily have to create your own questions. And so why reinvent the wheel when you don't have to? So you can actually discover, you can search the Edpuzzle community, you can search your network, or you can search for a video in YouTube. You can also search by subject, by grade level, by country, and source. Okay? The My Network, as I explained before, that's in your network. When you first signed up, you want to select Atlanta Public Schools and then take it from there. You can also add content straight from here. You may have a video that you want to upload. You can do that. Or you may want to record a video. Or you may want to use it for student projects. So this is, as I mentioned before, this is just an overview. But this is a great way to get your students engaged, to ensure that they have watched the videos, they understand the video. So this is a really cool tool. What I like about it, since we are virtual at any moment, this is something that you can use with your students to keep them engaged. To get more information, please be sure to reach out to your educational technology specialist, and we will be more than happy to assist you with this and to make sure that you get a deeper understanding.